fox in the morning. A fox is about as loud as a bear when they make noise. A fox has to sit like a seal to make noise. Do you want to know about foxes? The first thing is that foxes are fluffy, and there are many different kinds, like red foxes, Arctic foxes, and fennec foxes, which are the smallest fox that lives in the Africa's Sahara Desert. A fox has very fluffy fur, and a lot of them have brown, red, and white fur. Australia didn't have any foxes. In the 1800s, people took the red foxes there so they could hunt them. Now foxes are pests that harm farm animals and wildlife. Foxes are so cute. Do you want to know about a fox's life cycle? First, you know that the baby comes out of the mom's stomach, and then the fox just looks bigger and bigger. And when it's a kid, it's called a kit. The number of kits depends on the type of fox or foxes it has. Most foxes don't live that long in the wild. It depends on what kind of life it has to die sooner or later. When the fox is a young adult, it does not really change. It only changes when the seasons changes. Foxes are very fun to learn about. Foxes eat a lot of things. What they eat is rodents, insects, worms, fish, birds, eggs, and small animals in their reach. They often eat in the summer because a lot of animals stop hibernating. In the winter, they mostly eat off of polar bears' leftover kills. Foxes get their food by snapping their jaws and ripping it off, and then they swallow it. Foxes are very hungry animals. Would you like to know a fox's habitat? First, a fox's habitat is mostly in a den where it is under high ground. Around it is leaves that are brown and red and orange, yellow, and sometimes green. It has a lot of trees around. The location is mostly in North America, and some are known in lower US and higher Mexico. The temperature is really like ours. Fox's habitat is so cool. Would you like to learn about a fox's enemies and survival functions? The foxes have only about 5 or 6 enemies, and we are the worst enemy. Foxes usually get their food from garbage cans, or they just hunt and eat off of other animals' droppings. Gray foxes hide on the ground, and the rest of the kind of foxes run away. The fox's habitat is awesome, but sometimes it can get hard. I'll tell you very interesting facts you've never heard about before. A fox can hear a watch ticking 40 yards away and can smell food 1 mile away even if it's buried. Foxes usually play with their food before they eat it. A fox sneaks up on his food on its belly. Another name for a fox is vulpes. Foxes are very dangerous to be by. The important thing about a fox is that it's a very tricky animal. They are very fluffy. It is really hard to catch up with a fox when it's running. A fox has a lot of dens in its reach, but the important thing about a fox is that it's a very tricky animal.